Hi everyone and welcome to Esther's Place. Look what I found. Aren't they just absolutely divine? Venus flycatchers, and there's a lot of mosquitoes at my place, and this is what I'm going to use to make the beginning of a very nice arrangement that's to sit inside by my bed to get rid of those little mosquitoes that come flying around. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful plants. They like to live in a really wet environment. They also like to be kept quite wet. So I've decided that I'm going to put them into one of these containers here, or I could use this, but I'm going to also be using the baby's tears or this little plant here, and I think I'm going to have a few issues, so I will just stick with this. Right, and I love designing with this sort of thing. The first thing to do is to gently, very, very gently, let's just hope we can get this all out in one go. There we go. You can see the soil and it's sort of very quite peaky and boggy stuff. So that gently, gently just put that into there like that, so that just squishes down. And I've got another one here, so I'm going to use that as well. And it's sort of like going to be like this little encapsulated story of just little moments of captured time. That's what I like to call it. So I'm just going to push that over to there like that, and then push that down into there. Usually I would put in a little bit of something like charcoal, but I don't think it's going to matter with this. Right, and into that I think I might just put the little baby tears. So just taking that gently out of there. And these also like to have really lovely wet feet, so they'll be fantastic in there as well. And I'm just going to drop that down like that. Did you see how I did that? Just drop it in so that I don't actually muck up its little root system. Now, getting a paintbrush, like so, I'm just going to clean up those sides. Now, I'm not going to put any other soil down around into there except to fill it with a bit of water so that I can see what the water's do. I'll just go down there to get rid of any of those little marks. But what I also want to happen is for those little bits of baby tea to actually grow down into there, and by leaving that space I'll be actually able to see just how much moisture is in there at all times. Now on top of that, it's a terrible mess in my studio. I'm going to have a big clean up. The other thing I want to do into here is to just put just a few stones, and stones you need to usually go in last, and when you're putting them in, be very careful you don't drop them in, because if there's one thing we don't want is a cracked container. So just those little stones into there, and that adds another little texture as well, and I might put a few more just around that side. So what will actually happen is I'll be able to see the moisture level in there and see whether it needs any more. The little baby tears will grow over to there, and I like that these are actually coming up out of the container. Easy, easy, easy growing. This will last for ages and ages and ages, and if I need to put any more soil into it, or it needs to be repotted if it gets too big, I can just gently lift everything up. Hope you enjoy that. That is a very nice way of naturally keeping away little bugs that might be floating in your bedroom or in your environment. See you another day.